I'm just taking it out, and we are not longer engaged.
Needless to say, things are going great with our 90-day fiancé before the 90 days couples. From Jasmine and Gino's most intense fight of a season to Razvan's plans for his upcoming music video, it's hard to tell which part of the week's episode was the most fiery. Definitely not this part though.
I love you too.
Oh, baby. So cute.
Let's get into season 6, episode 4 of 90 Day Fiancé Before the 90 Days. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. Let's kick it off with Jasmine and Gino, whose engagement may have come to an actual end after Gino's failed attempt to broach the subject of a prenup. See, he was worried Jasmine might freak out, but even more worried about her outlandish spending, like $3,500 for hair extensions. Girl, what? Well, turns out Gino was right to be concerned about that freakout though.
You 100 times you.
Back at the apartment, the fight continued and it just got weird from there on out.
You're the worst sexual person in the world.
Speaking of weird, we have Riley and Violet officially meeting in Vietnam, where they looked all flirty, touchy with one another, until Riley brought out this elastic band pearl jewelry set as a belated birthday gift, and then got all huffy that she didn't appreciate it enough.
Really? I get pats on the cheek. Bunch of pearls.
Then also weird, Violet said she's busy the next day, so she guesses she and Riley could get dinner if he wants.
You think I flew for 2 days to come here?
Yeah.
And I might not want to see you?
This feels like it's imploding before it even gets started. And speaking of imploding, let's talk about Razvan and Amanda. I've said it before and I will say it again, she seems miserable even being there, especially when Razvan asked her to star as his love interest in a steamy new video.
I'm not an actress. I don't want to do it.
Now Amanda might not want to kiss on camera, but she extra doesn't want anyone else to kiss Razvan on camera, so I'm sure that shoot is gonna go great. Speaking of kissing on camera though, we've got Meisha and Nicola, who have very different ideas surrounding intimacy before marriage. Now the two may have bonded over their Catholicism, but when Meisha finally gets to visit her 46-year-old virgin boyfriend, it's clear her super affectionate side is not gonna fly with him before there's a ring on her finger. Oh, and that ring on her finger, Nicola wants it like immediately, which Meisha thinks is a bit too soon. Now I happen to agree, being that we see in the preview for next week that his mom still doesn't know about Meisha after 7 years.
Do they know that I exist?
Thank God we have at least one wholesome couple in the bunch. David and Sheila finally meet in the Philippines, and I feel like it's pretty obvious these two have the hots for one another. Good for them, but will their communication issues become a big problem? And the jury's still out on this new couple we met this week, Cleo and Christian. Christian, who lives in Minneapolis, is the self-described life of the party, yikes, but Cleo seems pretty cool. The Italian model living in London is open about being autistic and transgender, and while she says she's a simp for Christian, she's worried about how he'll handle those aspects of her life when they meet in person. I mean, hopefully he does well.
I'm not worried about it, honestly.
Honestly, between David and Sheila and Cleo and Christian, those two couples may be our only chance at happiness this season. I don't know, am I being too cynical? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe while you're there, and head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.